All right, the last one that I wanted to show you today also works in the Chrome browser. So I'm going to open up Chrome, and this is the sorted application for your inbox. So one of the things that's important to understand is that the this application actually conflicts with the streak application. So you probably wouldn't want to be using both at the same time. So it's something that you might want to make a decision about. So if you think you're going to use Streak as a CRM, probably the sorted application isn't going to be great for you as well. You find the sorted application in that Chrome Web Store as well. So if you just Google Chrome Web Store and then you click on the link here and then you look for sorted, which is SORTD, you're going to be able to find that app. And this is the smart skin for Gmail. So it calls it a skin, meaning that basically it's working with the way that you normally use your email. It just makes it look a little different for you. So that's where you'd find it, and you would just click Add to Chrome. Mine already is added, so you can see I can just get an opportunity to rate it. So this is the way that sorted works. When I go to my Gmail and load my inbox, it takes me into a totally different view of my inbox. It allows me to flip between sorted mode and Gmail mode, whichever you want, and you can do that within the program, not just at startup as well. You can see it takes an extra couple of seconds to load up your email as well. But what it does is it allows you to kind of create these lists of things that you need to follow up on within the email sort of look as well. You can see here it says that it's going to conflict with my streak, so that's fine. I'm just going to get rid of that. We'll work away on this for right now. These are 4 columns that I've created that sort of make sense to me in terms of stuff that I need to do. Either I call to do, like immediate stuff that needs to get done. Follow up needs to probably get done in the next couple of days. The quarterly rocks are things that need to get done this quarter, and then long-term projects are just things that I need to have some long-term thoughts on. You can make these anything you want, and in fact, you could have these columns mirror some of the streak stages. So if you had people that you wanted to move from lead to prospect to active buyer to closed purchaser or something like that. You could set up as many of these columns as you want too. You could have 7 or 8 of the columns if it makes more sense to you. You could have 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, whatever you wanted there from a follow-up perspective, whatever the case is. Over here on the left, you have your inbox, and your inbox works the same way as that tabbed inbox that we were looking at in a previous video. So you have your primary inbox, your social one, this one is your promotions one, and this is your updates one. So all of the stuff that would normally show up in any of those tabbed ones over here, you don't really have the option to show it in a different way that I've discovered yet anyway. So it's important to just understand that this is the tabbed version of your inbox over here. So if you have an email that you have read, but maybe you can't answer right now, you got to figure something out about it, you got to get back to the person, whatever the case is, you just need to give some thought to it before you do. One of the beautiful things, or what is nice about Sorted, is that you can just simply take that email and you can move it into the follow-up list or whatever list you want over here, okay? And they can move amongst lists as well. So I could take this and say, you know what, I can't answer this today. I'm going to put it in my couple of days answer email. And then if I ever want to open the email, I can just click on it and I'm right in the email so I can reply to it right away. So close it there. I like it because you can add these to essentially what become to-do lists. You can change the topic if you want there. So by just clicking on the title of it, you can change the topic, and then I can add in tasks as well. So if I wanted to remember to call my brother today, I now have this task list living with my emails here. You can see if I go back to my Gmail, even though I've moved this out of my inbox over here and sorted, if I just go back to Gmail, look, that email is still right here. What's happened is it's just had a label applied to it, essentially, in my inbox here. So we haven't talked about labels, but essentially it's a way of categorizing stuff within your inbox. And Sorted just gives a more visual representation of that label there because I moved it into to-do. So just something there that might be a little bit of a help for you. So again, Not a lot that you need to know about sorted, other than it becomes this sort of to-do list. If organization is a problem for you, then you could have multiple to-do lists going with your emails. You can answer the emails right from here. You can archive them. You can snooze them and bring them back up to the top. All of that stuff you can do from the perspective of just managing your email. But really, that's a decision you'll have to make about whether this skin makes more sense to you than having the streak application on your email. So just some stuff to look at there. Again, this one's called Sorted, a neat little skin for organization, and thought I would send it along to you. Okay, any questions? Let me know.